Welcome to Coop and Duck, episode 71. We're back at Carrow Road. I'm joined with Duck, he's back.
Hi.
Hi. The teams look rubbish.
Yeah,
well, our team looks rubbish. More
that's the problem. We've got a wafer-thin squad. We've got loads of injuries, so we are very much putting out a threadbare team. Marley Watkins up front. I mean, he's done sweet Fanny Adams for Norwich so far, except for that kamikaze challenge that he got sent off. Well, that's pretty much the only thing he's done. Looking like he was fired from a cannon. Hey, Chris. Looking like he's fired from a cannon, getting sent off against Reading, so we barely saw the game out. They've got Ruddy in goal, so let's hope he cocks up massively. Yeah. It'd be great if he had a horrible mistake in front of the Barclay and we won 1-0.
Ryan Bennett's also playing, so a misplaced Ryan Bennett back pass that eludes John Ruddy.
Perfect.
And goes in. That's the dream. And we win the game. We hold on for around 70 minutes and win the game 1-0.
And then screaming dodgy keeper all the way at Ruddy. Perfect.
I mean, the guy's a legend. It's good. It's actually very strange to see him here.
Yeah, there he is in white.
Yeah, it was very strange to see him here playing for another club.
I know, me neither. But last time I saw him was in Asda on Hall Road, which is a very strange place for a professional footballer to be shopping. I thought it'd have been Waitrose all day.
He liked those frozen pizzas, don't he?
He probably do.
He liked those frozen pizzas.
Probably do.
I'm worried about tonight. I agree with you. I mean, Hanley's starting. I think it's his first league start for Hanley.
Yeah.
Zimmerman's probably a bit knackered, so it'd be good to see what he has to offer.
Yeah, I mean...
We need Vrancic, who has been shit for us since day one, really. And I don't mean he's not a gifted footballer. He just doesn't work anywhere near hard enough, as we discussed.
He is the new Dorrans. He is the new Dorrans.
Yeah. Well, he's like a poor man's Mesut Ozil. He's got a great through ball on him, but he drifts out of games for sustained periods. Yeah. He owes us a performance tonight.
Let's hope we get a bit of magic out of Josh, and I think we need possession tonight. There's a worry that we're not going to look like the home team.
I'm worried.
We want to look like the home team. We want to dominate possession.
But having said that, I was thinking about this earlier. I think Wolves are going to fancy it, and I think that's going to play into our hands because as we have said, we struggle breaking teams down at home. I think we are going to be able to play a bit more on the counter.
Hopefully.
Tonight, maybe it'll be more like an away fixture. Yeah. And as we all know, in recent weeks, our away form's been much better than our home form.
And let's just hope we keep them out because they're a high-scoring team.
Yeah, exactly. Coop and Duck, see you at half-time. Right, second half is literally about to start. We're 1-0 down.
Here we are.
I mean, St John in Dubai is watching a game and he reckons we've been awful, haven't had a shot on target. I think we've actually played all right. They scored from a corner, very disappointing to concede a goal from a set piece, especially a corner.
Yeah.
At the moment for us is we have defended well. At the moment for us is just the Maddison show. And what's worrying about that is here's a player who's only broken into the first team this year, really, through Pritchard's injury, and he's by far our best player.
Yeah.
And you were saying off camera that there's too many role players in this team, not enough.
With the injuries, we've got too many role players, the likes of Husband, Vrancic. This because of the injuries, we're so vanilla, and it really highlights how good Wolves are. I mean, they've got so many players that can take people on. Come on, lads. Well collected, Angus. Yeah, they've got so many players that can take people on the ball of their feet.
A lot of pace.
They're really pulling us about all over the shop. We need more firepower.
I think we're defending fairly well, considering.
Yeah, I mean, we've
had moments, but we're just bereft of any kind of ideas once we get it into the final third. We're dicking it about nicely, but it's like trying to play it through a brick wall. And boy, are we missing a target man. I mean,
I would expect to see. I'd expect to see Wes and Cam this half.
Well, Marley Watkins has looked very frustrated, but we just need someone dangerous in the box because we have shown a bit of endeavour going forward.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a terrible place.
3 on 2. 3 on 2.
This is a goal. It's got to be a goal.
Yeah,
it's a goal. Oh my God! Oh my God! That was such a
Let's go, lads!
pass back.
I know, unbelievable.
We should be 2-0 down.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think at full strength, I think we have a go at these, but we just got...
Vrancic, boy, has he confirmed our concerns about him. He has been shit.
Yeah,
he's gone down so easily. He's trotting around. He's putting no effort in whatsoever.
Yeah, and I'll give you...
I
absolutely.
resent that. The easiest thing to do in the world, I mean, that should be the first thing you do, is put in a shift. You know, players have bad games.
Let's go, Cam, let's go!
Players have bad games. They get things wrong. They make mistakes. But putting effort in is the easiest thing to do in the world.
Yeah, I agree.
Anyone can.
I agree,
I could go on there and run around. Hamstead's just played a good ball. Oh, go on! No, Ruddy's got it.
Yeah, they are pulling us around our face. I mean,
we're going to lose this game.
It feels like it. I mean, at full strength, we could have a real go at these, I think.
Yeah, we could.
But our squad is far too thin. We're trying to do this season on a shoestring. And, like, for example, you know, Husband's been getting some grief from the fans that he's been playing shit. I think that's a bit harsh, because at the end of the day, he's just a plain Jane left back, and we're expecting to be Martin Olsen, and he's just not good enough.
It's not his fault.
He's shit. Yeah. So there we go. Anyway, Coop and Dale, we'll catch you after the game. We're out.
Hi. Game's over. We lost 2-0. It was a comfortable result for them in the end.
Yeah, we were.
They should have been out of sight long before they were, to be honest.
Definitely. I think we said before the game that we were concerned about the staffing issues with the injuries. That came to fruition. Ultimately, we had far too many role players, and we had players, the likes of Hanley, Husband, particularly Vrancic. They're just not good enough. We just didn't have enough impactful players on the pitch. We lack quality. I would say if you matched us up against Wolves man for man, we were probably only better than them in maybe 2 positions. Yeah. So it stands to reason you're going to lose. I mean, they could have done us 4-0. I mean,
they could have done, yeah.
We did give 10 out of 10 for effort. We did play valiantly, but we just didn't have the quality. With the exception of Vrancic.
We'll go on to that.
The new Dorrans. Woo there. We're in the murderers, by the way. We were just talking about the murderers. It's a bit of a timeless Norwich boozer. And I was saying that when I was a kid, I used to think, it looks rough in there. Murderers isn't rough, but it's one of the most eclectic boozers in Norwich. Like, it's just got everyone in it. Anyway. I'd rather talk about the booze than the football.
I totally agree. Okay, well, we have to try and pick the bones out of it. Yeah, I agree with what you said. They were better than us. They had better players than us. They've got the championship model down, Wolves, this season.
Yeah.
You know, they've got a lot of power and a lot of pace. Yeah. And at this level, that goes a long way.
Yeah.
You know, they've got players that can hurt you on the break, really quick wingers, really strong players. You know, it's just they just look like a perfect championship.
And they had they had 3 or 4 players through the midfield to the front line who could take a man on with the ball at their feet with pace and cause problems, and it just pulled us around all over the place. And I've got to say, we defended at times heroically. I mean, you talk about Pinto, I was having a wee.
Yeah, he took the ball in the face. I thought it was without a doubt a goal. He came sliding in, literally put his body on the line.
I had to play the rest of the game with cotton buds in his nostrils, for God's sake. He looked so sexy and broody.
No, we are down to the bare bones, and we didn't have enough quality tonight.
I wish Pinto would do something about his hair, though. Pinto's hair, he reminds me of Woody the Woodpecker. Once the wind gets into it, it's a bit beaky at the back. I don't like it.
It didn't work with Marley Watkins up top on his own.
Marley Watkins did sweet.
In order to win a game of football, you need at least half your team to play really well. And we had probably 3 players playing really well. Those players being Madison,
unreal,
who was really good.
Unreal. I mean, some of Madison's skills today was unreal. But
Tim Closer and maybe Evo. I don't know. No one else really played well. Angus Gunn didn't do anything wrong, but that doesn't really count. But they were just a lot better than us. But Mario Vrancic, I don't want to see him play for us again.
No,
I said
he
that
will.
in the
He's going to play. He's going to play plenty.
Well, He doesn't work hard enough. He trots around. I wanted to punch him tonight. I mean,
so when Naismith's healthy, do you consider playing him in that position?
Play anyone over Vantrich. Anyone. Yeah, I play Naismith over him because, irrespective of Naismith's limitations, his industry and endeavour's far greater. Vrancic can just piss right off.
Cam came on, we went 4-4-2.
Well, no, we went 3. Well, we did initially, but then we took off Tribal, who had a bad game actually. This is probably his first bad game for us.
Yeah.
And then we went to wing back, so kind of played 3-5-2. I like that. Farke was actively making decisions and changing it to try and get us back into the game. But you can play any formation you like. When your players aren't good enough, they're not good enough.
No, you're right.
And you'd fancy Wolves. They've spent a lot of money. Like I said earlier, they've got the model right. You'd expect them to go on and win the league. Sheffield United lost tonight, so Wolves have gone top.
Yeah.
Winning away at Norwich. What a great day for all those Wolves fans.
Yeah.
But everyone else is still losing. League still isn't settled.
Oh, dude, we've got a long way to go.
And the place.
You know what? And I said to you, and maybe this is biased, and maybe it was just, the frustration talking. But I think us fresh and fully staffed, so with Pritchard, Nelson, maybe Tetty on order.
Tetty's a huge.
Tetty would have been huge in that game.
Yeah, he's a huge loss for us.
We could have a real go at them. So
I agree.
You know what? I hope they slip up. I hope we come on in the new year, and I hope we beat them in the playoffs.
Well, I really think until we get Tetty, Nelson, and more importantly, someone who we've had, haven't had all season, Pritchard.
Oh yeah, I mean, God, we miss him so. And the fact that it's obvious that Wes doesn't have 90 minutes game in, game out. God, we miss him. I hope his ankle's sorted, and I hope he's on the mend.
No, and I really fancy the idea of him playing alongside Maddison.
Yeah,
because they could do some serious damage.
What happened to Matt
Maddison?
What's up to Matt?
He's still injured. Ridiculous.
He's just had a leg amputated. They just haven't told anyone yet.
I really felt his frustration tonight because he was working so hard. He was looking so tasty, and there was no one around him to match his tastiness.
No.
So that's why we need Pritch back.
Yeah, and I thought they look, and it can't be overstated. Wolves. I mean, Maddison was playing through these unbelievable three-man traps. Some of his skills today was incredible. But, they had Josh locked up. Josh couldn't get the ball at his feet running. They came in with a very good game plan. They overran us in the midfield, and we just didn't have to play.
We haven't won at home. I mean, we've lost our last 2 home games, and we haven't won at home in 5. So our home form is definitely a concern. And Farke needs to figure that out.
Yeah, and I think, everyone's saying it, and it's an obvious thing to say, but maybe another striker in January.
We're desperate for another striker.
Yeah, I mean, Cam usually scores against Wolves, but
I was reading today,
he's having a very
still at Dynamo. Is it Kiev that he says? I don't think he's playing.
Mbakani would kill in the Championship.
We wouldn't be able to afford his wages.
Kill. Well, that's a shame.
Maybe we should write him a letter.
Mbakani. He sets the ball, he ran in front of school. Yeah, what Coop and Duck writing him a letter? Hi, Mercy. You won't remember us, but
we remember you.
We were very complimentary of your backing in style.
Yeah, we're desperate for a striker.
So good with his back to a fullback. So good.
Our last 2 seasons in the Championship, we've been smashing teams. I mean, we were inconsistent last season, but we were still smashing teams every now and then. Getting 5-0s, 5-1s, 6-1s. And we beat Reading 7-1, was it?
Yeah.
We don't look like scoring more than 2 goals at home.
Last year what we had is, with the exception of Tetty, we had no midfielders that played a shred of defence. So anyone half decent would put us to the sword, and we conceded too many goals. We sorted that, but we just don't have the firepower. No. We just don't have the firepower anymore. If you're playing a lone striker and you don't have midfielders that can score,
you're in trouble. And Vrancic is so hesitant around goals. Harrison Reed's obviously not a you know, he's a defensive midfielder.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's funny. I think
Pivoting midfielder.
Well, it's funny. I mean, Harrison's a really good player, but I don't think he's found an effective role for us yet. If Tetty's healthy, I'm playing Tetty over Harrison Reed every time. And I hate to say that because Harrison Reed is
technically a better footballer.
He's tasty, but I just don't get it. I just don't know exactly how he fits in effectively with us. But yeah, we could do with another striker, and you know,
desperately.
We like Cam, and he does offer more than just goals, fortunately for him. But cornrows are so 06. He's rocked the cornrows forever. Like, he should get a box or something. He should get a new haircut. Footballers always get new haircuts.
Maybe he'll start banging them in if he gets.
They suit him, and actually, be careful what you wish for. I couldn't imagine Cam without cornrows because it's been so long, but they're so 06, Cam. Cam, if you're watching, you know, something different maybe.
Right, we're done.
All right.